Amy in Denton, Texas. Hey, Amy, what's on your mind?
Hi. I've been watching all of this from very close to Dallas. I'm often a participant in many of the marches that go on down there. And in fact, I found out about that particular march because my ex-husband down in Beaumont saw that the shooting was going on and sent me a text message, wanted to know if I was there, if I was okay, if my son was there with me. And I was watching the live feed and all this, and then the next night I was doing some research. I do a little internet radio show and getting ready to go on the air, and I scrolled down the page to see the victims. And it was the best man at the wedding when my ex-husband and I got married.
One of the police officers?
One of the police officers. And in fact, he wasn't white. He was Asian American. His mother was from Taiwan. Mm-hmm. And he had been in the Army. He was the nicest guy. Mm-hmm. You would never see anything like what went down in Louisiana or in Minnesota. He would never do anything like that. He was just as kind as he could be. He was a straight arrow, by the book, always followed the rules.
Well, this is one of the...
No matter...
I'm sorry, Amy.
Go ahead.
Okay, I think this is one of the problems that we're facing, whether it's in policing or whether it's in education, is that, Dallas has one of the more professional police departments in the country, and their statistics are pretty damn good. Compare that to small town rural Georgia or Louisiana or whatever, and
or small towns in Texas.
Yeah, and you get a whole completely different story. And I think that we need to, and it's the same thing with our schools. Schools in poorer areas or schools smaller areas and in many rural areas suck, because they depend upon property taxes to fund the schools, which is a stupid way to do it, frankly. It's a lousy way to do it. And so wealthy communities have great schools and poor communities have lousy schools. And the solution, obviously, isn't privatizing the schools. The solution is coming up with a different way to pay for them. And similarly with our police departments, you have some big city police departments that have pretty good budgets. Dallas is a very prosperous town. There's enough money to run a good professional police department there. And there's not in a lot of other places. And so you get underpaid cops, undertrained cops, police officers being hired, as it was the case with one of the officers. I believe the officer who shot Tamir Rice, if my recollection is correct, had been fired from another department, for the incompetent way that he handled firearms. We need to be addressing this at multi-level, multi-systemically, so you want to make one other point, Amy? No.
Yes. Well, just this morning, the police chief for Dallas, who is African American, by the way,
right.
And has led the move to more community policing.
Yes. Was
complaining that he is losing officers because of the low pay in his department.
Yeah. Yeah, and this is, I've been saying this for 13 years on this program. Our present is in the hands of our police. Our future is in the hands of our teachers. And who are we paying big bucks to? Banksters. It's crazy. It's the military-industrial complex is getting all our money. The bankers are getting all our money. The hustlers are getting all our money, and we're not paying attention to the things that actually genuinely define the quality of our lives. And we're, in fact, if anything, we're underfunding them. And then you got the libertarians out there saying, "Hey, opportunity for privatization. Somebody can make a buck off this." Amy, thank you for the call, and I'm sorry to hear about the loss of your friend.
To watch more clips from our programs, hit the Watch More Videos button over here, and please be sure to hit the handy dandy subscribe button so you'll always be up to date. Tag, you're it.